See your body walk down a path. As you walk down the path, you feel your feet, which are bare, touch some beautiful sets of stones. These stones make up the path, and your feet feels cool as you touch every stone. Keep walking and walking and walking and walking, and as you keep on walking, the path seems to descend until eventually you realize you are no longer walking on stones but are walking on grass. Nourishing, life-giving, almost magical grass. Your steps get lower as the ground seems to tilt and gets deeper and deeper and deeper and also a little darker, but not a threatening type of darkness. Instead, this is an illuminating type of darkness, a yin type of darkness, a sort of darkness that leads to true inner knowing of the truth about your subconscious mind and about all aspects that make up the tapestry of your life. You now see that you are in a circular hollow, as protective, loving, kind trees bend around you in a sort of protective embrace. You sit on a stump, breathe in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. You allow your consciousness to get deeper and deeper and deeper with each inward and outward breath. Deeper and deeper and deeper. Breathe in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Now, you hear a drum in the faint distance. The drum gets louder and louder, louder and louder, louder and louder, until it is next to you. You see an elder, the tribal counselor of the animals, arrive, very ceremoniously and very seriously, but with a lightness and a lovingness as well. He wants to present you with something. He hands you a feather, and he says, with this feather, you are going to see and know who your spirit animal guide is. You may have different spirit animals, different totem animals, different protective animal spirits, but there is one animal, one spirit guide that you need to meet with right now to help you at this particular point in time with your life journey. What the elder says is that when he leaves, you will use this feather to scratch at the air and scratch at the right dimension, which is usually just one dimension away from or very close to this one, to meet your spirit guide animal. The elder says this is a sacred experience, and since this is a sacred experience, he wants only you to be with your spirit animal guide. So he wants you to hold onto the feather, but only use it when he is gone. So the wise elder walks away from you, and you see and hear the drumming in the distance, and eventually the drumming dissipates. And now you are ready to know who your spirit animal guide is. The right spirit animal guide for this current time, this time, space, reality is. So you hold the feather and you lightly scratch the air. And as you do this, a portal that will unveil and allow the spirit of an animal from other dimensions to enter this meditational reality that you both share, so that you can both interact. You continue to scratch the air. So scratch the air lightly with the feather for as many times as you feel is appropriate, and as you do this, you sense there's a time for you to stop. So you stop and make a sound. This sound is not something anyone can tell you what it is or gift to you or tell you. It is a sound that has to come from within, from you, from within you. Only you can make it. This sound is the sound that is the exact vibrational match to your spirit guide animal. It will bring forth the spirit animal guide that is appropriate for this very moment into this forest circle so that you can interact with it. So make the sound when you are ready, and when you feel it is appropriate for you to do so. You can make the sound audibly, or you can make it within yourself. So it is only heard, or you can make it at the spiritual levels of reality if you want, or you can make it out loud, whatever works for you. But whatever works for you, whether audibly or in your own consciousness, please make the sound now. Hear the sound reverberate and echo throughout the forest. Feel it and reverberate throughout your cells, throughout the forest, throughout the meditational area that you both share. Because now your spirit animal appears. It enters the circle. You take in each other's essences. Perhaps look into each other's eyes, if you feel that is appropriate. There is a magnetic pull that brings the spirit animal into the meditational dimension that you are currently occupying. The spirit animal guide does whatever is appropriate. Perhaps it sits down. Perhaps it even inspects the circle. Perhaps it shakes your hand. Perhaps some other greeting occurs that is uniquely appropriate to the bond the two of you share. Now, if it is appropriate, and if it is all right with your spirit animal guide, I want you to connect your consciousness in a sort of telepathic bond. Do that now, only if you feel that it is appropriate. Feel the combined energies of your consciousness flowing back and forth from your mind to the mind of your spirit animal, from your spirit animal back to your consciousness. It is a pleasing, peaceful, and comforting feeling that ensues when you feel yourself to the consciousness of a wise being who only has your best interest at heart. Now, if it is all right with you, and if it is all right with your spirit animal, I want you to ask the spirit animal some questions. The first question you can ask is, why did you choose me? Ask your spirit animal guide, why did you choose me? You may hear the answer in words, in a general feeling, in symbols, or in some sort of inner knowing. The second question you can ask is, Spirit Animal Guide, is there something inside of me that you want me to heal? Again, listen for the answer and receive the answer in whatever way is appropriate. Another question you can ask your spirit animal is, how long have you been with me? You may get a particular age, a number of years, or the spirit guide may have been with you for many lifetimes. So ask the spirit animal guide now, how long have you been with me? You may also ask the spirit animal, what realm are you from? You may get a number, or you may get a picture, like a visual picture of a particular dimension. But just get a kind of a sense of where it is from. You may also ask the spirit animal, do you ever show up in my dreams? And is there a particular way for me to know that you have shown up in my dreams? Another question, an important question is, how have you tried to guide me? Is there a time that you have particularly tried to guide me? You may, get an impression of a time in your life, or just a area in your life it has tried to guide you in, or something else entirely. You may also ask the spirit animal guide, how are you like me? How are we similar? How are our emotional energies similar? You may also ask your spirit animal guide how you are different. Knowing the ways in which your spirit animal is different could be part of the purpose, its purpose. Its difference to you may be what is needed to draw a particular energy out of you, or also maybe to imbue a particular energy into your life. Your spirit animal may want to give you a gift. Ask your spirit animal guide if it wants to give you a gift. The gift may come in the form of a particular energy, a particular word, a particular medicine, a particular affirmation, or even a particular stone, or even a particular idea. So feel the spirit animal guide give you a gift in whatever form it takes. It could take a myriad of forms, and you taking it graciously, doing with it whatever feels appropriate, but it feels right, whatever that is. Now it is time for you and your spirit animal to part ways in this place, in this meditational dimension. But they will always be with you. You now know this. You will feel them with you and know that this experience that you have with them in this place has strengthened your connection, which will create untold dividends in your life. So now walk back out of this forest grove, up the path, and finally you reach conscious awareness, back to this reality. You feel peaceful, strong, and more healed, and feel wonderful about the gift you have received, and about the healing you have received, the connection that has been formed, and the fact that you now have a conscious connection with a spirit animal guide, and also the spirit animal world. Thank you for taking part in this meditation. I hope you enjoy the newfound conscious awareness of who your spirit animal guide is.